Are you familiar with the term earworm or stuck song syndrome? This happens when a chorus, a hook, or another memorable part of a song has gotten stuck in your mind. An earworm is defined as a catchy tune that runs continually through a person's brain, even when it isn't playing. We might try to stop thinking about it, or try to replace it by thinking about other things, but a good earworm will always hang around. When you have written a catchy chorus, it means that you have written a signature spot in your song, where the listener keeps returning to it in their mind. If you are the songwriter, an earworm is a great thing. It is also a good reason for the listener to stream, purchase, and sing along with your song. Let's talk about things to consider when you're trying to add some fuel to your chorus. The first thing I like to do is to start by closely listening to the song. Rhythmically, sometimes we tend to start everything on the downbeat. If that's the case in your song, try using a technique called anticipation. This is done by bringing the chorus in before the downbeat. Let me quickly demonstrate downbeat using a simple phrase like, "Here we go again." Here's my tempo. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Can you hear that is on the beat? Here we go again. It's on the downbeat. Now, if I wanted to use anticipation, I would start this phrase before the beat. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Can you hear the difference? You could also try to think about accenting off beats, which is called syncopation. Whichever rhythmic tricks you do try, be sure and try to change it up so that it doesn't become too repetitive to the listener's ear. Thinking in terms of pitch or melody, make the chorus the star of your song by rising up to it. We can rise in pitch, we can rise in volume, we can even rise in energy, or we can use a combination of those techniques. Try writing your verse in a narrow note or melody range. Say maybe a 3 to 5 note range would be enough. Think of your verse as the setup or the opening act for your chorus. Write a verse that keeps the listener's attention, yet still saves the high notes for the upcoming chorus. Then climb up a fourth, a fifth, or even an octave, and see if you like what you hear. There are many famous listening examples that rise into the chorus. You could also contrast the chorus by using a different rhythmic feel in the verse. If you use longer drawn-out chords or melodies during the verses, try using 16th notes or faster rhythms in the chorus. No matter what, the two shouldn't sound the same unless maybe you're trying to write something specifically for the dance floor. Consider using a pre-chorus or what is known as a lift. The pre-chorus is another part of a song that builds up to the chorus. It's often repeated before each chorus and acts as a sort of a musical bridge between the verse and the chorus. The pre-chorus's purpose is to create some suspense or anticipation before the chorus hits. Now go out and try to employ some of these techniques as you write your next chorus. Good luck!